Gentle and ladies men, it's finally the time to review the GOAT. Not the greatest of all time, literally the GOAT. The one stinking in your farmer's backyards. King AZOULAY. This person is truly one of the persons of all time. Slapped a white shark so hard he switched races. And that also happened to a car that was driving 200 kilometers nearby on the other coast of Lake Baikal. King AZOULAY is the king of AZOULAY, which is truly the empire of all time. If you study your history book, you'll know about AZOULAY. Okay, maybe I'm being a bit too cringe. Now, as a Fist of the North Star manga fan, I can already tell you a hint about what King AZOULAY is. Jaggy victim. But if you are more familiar with One Punch Man, he's a king victim. So these were my two favorite mangas, Japanese Goislop, and let's react to the GOAT. The one stinking in the farm.
Going on, my dad knew he couldn't take on me. I was 13. He picked up a wooden stick and he went to hit me over the head, and I did this and it broke. And then I took it out of his hand, picked him up.
He didn't even say a baseball bat. He just said a stick. A stick. When I was a kid, my dad threw a piece of paper at me and it bounced off my muscles, and I was chronically obese.
Up and threw him on the coffee table.
That's a load of fucking bullshit.
Oh, I thought that this was actually a King AZOULAY video. Oh, guys, let's thank you Obelix right here. Was it Obelix? Yeah, the Obelix had red hair. Let's all thank Obelix right here. I don't know who you are. British sounding guy. Oh, wait. Obelix was actually Turkish, right?
That point on, my dad knew he couldn't take on me.
This was the actual official video. Let's see the whole video.
I was 13. He picked up a wooden stick and he went to hit me over the head, and I did this and it broke.
And then I took it out of his hand,
Picked him up and threw him on the coffee table. That's the beauty.
You picked up your dad and threw it on the coffee table? Are you like a golden back gorilla?
That we are actually superhuman.
Wee-hoo!
We just don't unlock these genes because we don't put our body and our mind through the pressure.
I remember from Fist of North Star, Kenshiro said like, we'll use 70% of our bodies, but we can unlock the other 30%. Maybe it was switched. I don't remember when he said that, maybe when in his fight with Raul, or maybe it was like with Jackie. Or maybe was it with Caillou? I don't remember now.
There's something called microfractions. It's little microfractions that you cause with hitting the bone. Thickens the bone. I used to sit there and hit my shins with a hammer all fucking day. You know why people wear boxing gloves? So they don't fuck up their hands by hitting somebody's head. Their head is the strongest bone in the body. And if you train it, ain't it enough for a whole year, it becomes 4 times thicker. That's what I learned from the Shaolin monks. From that point on, my dad knew he could.
The Shaolin monks. Okay, so he's Batman. He learned from the Shaolin monks. He's Yujiro Hanma.
When I meet somebody, do you know how I run?
Who is the most hated?
When I meet somebody, do you know how I run a testosterone test on them? It's very simple. You'll hear from a lot of people, but the top people. You look at their hands. If this finger right here is longer than this.
What is that pose? That's the Hi AZOULAY salute. Hi AZOULAY.
This finger, your testosterone level is high. If this finger is at the same level, that means your testosterone is very low. If it's shorter, you probably squat to pee.
Bro studied science at Starbucks. Bro failed his own test. Buddy just called his own testosterone low. She's totally correct. Bro didn't realize he squat to pee. Bro graduated from Justin Bro University.
Who is the most hated race since the beginning of time?
The Jews?
And who has been enslaved, suppressed, and killed since the beginning of time? time. Who are the smartest people who have created the most amazing innovations, creation to make the world a better? Why do you think that is?
I don't know why.
Because the chosen ones got a gift from God that no one else have received.
And that's why they run the world.
The chosen ones proceeded to defend himself from a 15-year-old girl. Did to plead guilty to SA of a 13-year-old, 15-year-old. She was 15. And put the fries in the back, bro. With the Austrian painter back.
You've got this bodybuilder physique, but you're not a bodybuilder.
Correct.
But you built all this muscle. Why would you build this much muscle not to be a bodybuilder?
So, for example,
He built it on Minecraft.
which I tell everybody on social media, I didn't build a body to be I built a machine. This is a weapon. I know how to fight very well. I could work out. I could lift a lot.
I could work out. Too bad I'm a 2,000 kilograms pile of lard rotting in my mom's basement.
Weight. I could run really fast. I could do a lot of things with this body. I want to stay healthy, but I also love looking good and better than others. So anything I do, I make sure that I do it better than other people.
Picked up a stick, a wooden stick, and he went to hit me over the head, and I did this, and it broke. And then I took it out of his hand, threw it on the floor, kicked him in the leg, picked him up, and threw him on the table.
What is Unk talking about?
You see, an A student is the perfect employee. A B student, now that's my manager. The C students, now those are business owners. And you got the D. D is
The one between your pants.
between a business owner and an inventor. And then you got the F students. The F students are inventors.
That doesn't even make sense.
Also, some other places around the world, when you have long fingernails, especially the pinky, it's the sign of wealth.
Dude, what?
The tall guys have small penises. The short guys have long penises. What do you prefer, height on the bottom or at the top?
At least try to make it sound real.
Fought 30 guys at the same time and they couldn't take me out.
Everybody gets beat up. Everybody gets knocked out.
I fought with 20 guys at the same time, and they couldn't take me out, but rather they grabbed me and threw me in the Etna volcano.
Everybody's going to sleep. Once everybody's asleep, then I ask what happened.
Picked up a stick, a wooden stick, and he
Both know.
That you would never, ever talk shit if you were here in front of me. You'd piss your pants.
I'm not an Instagrammer. I'm not an influencer. I'm not a social media guy.
You know, I beat the shit out of him when I was like maybe 13 when I fought back. He picked up a stick, a wooden stick, and he went to hit me over the head, and I did this, and it broke. And then I took it out of his hand, threw it on the floor, kicked him in the leg.
So tough, but stop repeating the same event 2,300 million times. Less people died in the warring states period in China.
Monks don't ever in their life.
How did you even get connected with them?
When we came to the US, I started eating at a Chinese restaurant. The owner was, for me, Master Shifu.
Top 10 crossovers.
When I used to go there, eventually the owner fell in love with me. And he said, that kid is special. And I would come to him, and before I would eat,
Isn't this basically the Kenshiro's backstory? No, he's not adopted. He's part of the main line of Okuto, what am I saying? And should stop spoiling the manga.
he would move all of the tables and he would teach me Kung Fu. And I was 10 years old. So I learned how to move with like Kung Fu. Monk.
Kung Fu. Yeah, this is the symptoms of a Jaggy victim.
Yo, King, why does everyone hate black people? That's simple, bro. You guys are the tallest, you're the fastest, you're the strongest, and you're the biggest. And you guys have the best voices. You guys took over the sports industry.
Bro is not gay, but when he used to be gay, he said that he was not gay either.
The music industry, the rap industry. Now you guys are taking over the film industry. It's not that people hate you guys. It's that people are hating on you guys. And you gotta know the difference, brother. You'll never see a hater do better than you. Damn, King.
You will never see a D better than you.
I never thought about it that way.
Yeah, bro.
King, or walk like you don't give a f who the king is. And I come back.
The negative aura is so strong, it could kill a house cat. By the way, who win between 100 AZOULAYs and a house cat? a rat solos.
Stress keeps
Ali,